It really takes a lot of dedication and time and commitment to run your own YouTube channel. It's definitely not an easy task at all. I thought it would be at first. At first I thought that YouTube would be easy. Folks, I thought it was gonna be easy. I'd upload random things, recipes that were herbal, recipes that were not for YouTube. No, it was against the community guidelines because I didn't read them. I didn't. All I cared about is I wanted to know how to edit like this YouTuber that I've loved for the last 8 years. And I loved his style. And I wanted to edit like him. So I watched him and watched him and watched him. And I learned off of another totally no guru. I watch the gurus, I do. But they repeat themselves over and over. Optimism, title, and all that. Over and over. Thumbnails. You know, how to make your titles, thumbnails sweet, how to optimize your videos, and I know all that. Yeah. So, I started watching Chrome Valdez on Van City Van Life. I also watch Kevin Colby, who's totally podcast style. Like, I don't have a big mic. I have a mic, but it's like hidden. And I carry around bullet points, but you'll never see them because the minute they see anything that looks like a script, but bullet points look like this. It's probably backwards for y'all, but it's for me. And it stands behind the camera, so I know what I'm going to talk about. And yeah, both sides are, it's made so I can flip it, flip it. So if I flip it, this would be the right side and this would be the right side. But yeah, those are bullet points my way. Probably not the correct way, but they work for me. Because I am, old. I have to have these to read anything. So yeah, I have to have my glasses on. And it has to be in big, bold writing like this. And it's behind my camera. It's somewhere back here, by the tripod with the light on. You see the light went on. It's automatic. Yeah. My whole house is a set. Everything in here is a set made for creating friends. That would be my merch coming soon, limited edition. I mean, she don't look like me, but yeah. It's still the first one I came up with. Don't mean that's the one you're gonna get. No. Yeah. I'm experimenting with all kind of merch. My turtle shirt. I've got outfits that say, I'm not old, I'm vintage, and stuff like that. Really cute little stuff, and they're like little two-piece outfits and different things, for merch, because my merch should be coming in limited editions when I do decide to do the merch. I first have to get a MacBook computer. Yeah, I'm doing everything on an iPhone 15. That's why I don't have the correct end screens. I know how to apply the end screens, but not just off a cell phone. Excuse me. And I do everything off a cell phone. And everybody always wonders about Red Bull. I've been drinking Red Bull for decades now, too. And it hasn't, everyone says they're bad for you. Well, they're not. I guess if you drink a whole bunch of them, they might be. But no, a few sips, one a day, keeps Granny moving. I'm disabled, Sometimes it hurts to get out the bed, but I have to make myself. And this stimulates me to get up. It does. This, Red Bull. And everyone thinks Red Bull is bad for you. They do, but it's not. It tastes real good. And I guess it would, like I said, if you go eating a lot of food or or gobbling down anything or getting drunk, all that's bad. Bad. But if you're sipping on something, tasting it, less is more. Less of anything is best. You don't want to do too much of anything. That's gluttony. Gluttony is not good for you, folks. It's not. That's what causes obesity and stuff. Yeah, because you're bored and you're eating too much. One should only need a palmful. A palmful. People that live long lives don't eat a lot. They don't. They eat small. And they move around a lot. And it's what you consume. Yeah, it's what you consume and how much you consume that makes it good or bad. Because everything ain't good for you. Processed foods, oh Lord. Let me tell you about processed food. They're putting it through a stomach, an artificial stomach. It's doing everything the human body does. And then by the end, it's done processing the food that it is processing. By the time you get it, all the nutrients are gone. It's gone. Because the artificial stomach processed it. And what you're getting is the poop. The poop. Yeah, our human bodies are made to process the food. Not a machine. Just like them robots, AI and all that. The program. But you're not going to get all the right answers. No, because some of the wrong answers have been programmed into AI, okay? AI is programmed. I'm authentic. I'm raw. These bullet points are just that, notes. The script is raw and I write the bullet points and I research you. I research you. Every time you subscribe to me and I get a new subscriber, the minute I get that subscriber, I'm there with you. I'm coming to see you. I want to know about you. I'm going to visit you, and I do. Each and every one of my subscribers, I feel like I've got a personal relationship with you because I'm all in your business. Shh, silence is golden. Don't boast and brag about your channel. Do your channel in silence because your family don't care. Your friends don't care. Not unless they want to help you or they're part of your team. They don't care. They don't. They don't want to see you succeed. They're going to tell you you're nuts, like my family did. They all said I was just out there. If I thought I could make something out of YouTube. And I just looked at him and shook my head. And smiled and continued to go forward. Yeah, and trolls. You get a cold audience and a warm audience. Don't start a channel if you can't handle criticism, because you're going to get a lot of criticism. Constructive criticism and effed up criticism. Yeah, you're going to get that. Being that I'm a mother, a grandmother, and I've done so much in my life, I welcome it. Your trolls are sometimes your best audience. They are. They just haven't learned how to clap yet. But they're here. They come. They watch. And they blah, 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 blah. And unless they're saying something to harm the community, or they're definitely breaking the community guidelines, let them yap. Yappity yap, yap, yap. Let them comment. Comments are cool. Everyone has an opinion, like everybody has to go poop. It's like that. You just have to, cipher through. Let people do what they do. People are going to be human. We are creators. We're separate from normal people. We're not normal. Normal people don't do this. It takes a person that has a lot of patience, meditation, time to meditate, create, and do it right. It takes time, years. So if you don't have years, don't start. Because they won't even watch your videos the first year. They won't. The algorithm, you have to chase the audience. The audience is the algorithm. Algorithm is audience. Algorithm, audience. People get those two mixed up. Algorithm is the audience. It's you. You're the algorithm, and I'm chasing you. That's what it's about, folks. And when you learn that, you learn the ABCs of YouTube. And by the way, Alphabet Incorporated owns Google. And they like commercials. They're all business folks there. And the mother company, Google, well, they like people to search for things. Google Maps, Google Search, Chrome, all that. They own everything. And their baby channel, YouTube, they want everybody to upload and stay. They don't want you to go away because they won't exist without creators like you and me. If you're a small channel, like mine is, I'm a small channel. Thank goodness. I'm not in a rush. In fact, it kind of scares me to think that I might have to answer thousands of questions because community is your utmost important. Answer everything. I don't care if it's a bad comment. You answer that comment. And don't be mean to them. Don't. You don't know what kind of situation the person is on the other side. They could be in a very bad way. Yeah, so you have to be really careful how you answer your comments. And if you can't answer a comment, don't answer the comment. Just heart it. And put your thumbs up because some comments are very interesting. And some are very interesting. Yeah. But I like them all. And I interact with every comment, good or bad. And I remember I took psychology in school, but I couldn't like people too much because there was too many weirdos, such as myself. I'm a little weird and authentic too, so I'm introverted, and I had a rough time dealing with certain people. Because no matter what you said, they were knuckleheads. They were getting counseling because they were ordered by the courts. They didn't want to be there, so yeah, I quit that. I don't want to talk to people that don't want to be here. I don't. So if you don't want to be here, there's so many places you can dive into and scroll on YouTube. Yeah, this hippie old lady is just that, a hippie old lady. Senior citizen, 60 plus, giving you wisdom, giving you value, telling you to do the right thing, telling you not to break the laws. Study the laws, because there's a lot of laws put in place. And you could get very sued here on YouTube if you don't study the laws. Do not trespass. If you see a trespassing sign, don't trespass. Shh, don't. You don't know what's on the other side of the sign. And there's a lot of roads you don't want to go down. You don't. Believe me, not around my part. I mean, you could fool around and go down to a road and you might not come back. It's like that. Never start filming in an unfamiliar area without first canvassing the area before you ever push play. You could be going down a trail, and what looks like a rock could be a curled up rattlesnake. Yeah. They're there. They're out there. You can't see them. They're wild. And they blend into the wild. Also, we have hunters out there that dig pits. And they put little boards over them with little, like, leaves over them. And you'll fall right through them. And nobody will know where you're at. Because you'll be down in a trench somewhere. Not to mention you could slip through the rocks climbing up to the caves. It's very slippery on the mountains, so stay away from the edges. And if you're trying to be that YouTuber that's going to go to the edge and fall over, don't even pick up the camera. Because if you're going to do something risky that could harm you, don't do that. Don't harm things. If you see garbage, pick it up. It's a 2-minute rule, like my house. My house don't get messy. This is a set. Every one of my places, my little shed is a set. You know, the Home Depot shed back in 2024, the shed season. When my family built this Home Depot shed that leaked. Oh boy, did it leak. We had to put $30,000 into that shed to rebuild that thing. But now it's a luxury beach resort. And we did it from watching videos on YouTube. YouTube University. So, I'm not a teacher by all means. I'm not a professor or anything like that. But I can give you educational value. And that's what you want to do. Research. Give people educational value. Even though you're not a teacher. I'm not. But I'm wise and I'm old. And I live life without a screen in my face. Wow. Yeah, my eyes have been open all my life. No, I didn't live in here. And I didn't always talk through the camera. Or at the camera. No, because we had Kodaks. And we had to wait a whole week just for the camera to give us one good picture. And it was fun. It was mysterious. And on this channel, I'm always looking for Bigfoot and things like that don't exist. They say they don't exist, but I heard things in the forest. I've been in the forest all my life. Many forests, rainforest, temperate forest, every kind of forest you can think of. From the swamps to the Great Pacific Northwest, temperate rainforest. I grew up in the woods. I grew up on the beaches. I grew up exploring and playing outside in what I used to call it when I was a little girl. See, the locals, all know that things are in the woods, big things. And locals talk about things I've never heard nothing bad about Bigfoot. In fact, I heard they're very friendly. One guy used to talk about, this is years ago, and the old man was 94 years old, Mr. Phelps. Mr. Phelps, he lived out in an old trailer, way out in the woods. Over by, he had a little pond, and he used to watch. And he used to hunt for deers out there on his property. And when he noticed that sometimes his deers would come up missing, so he put I don't know how he did it. I think he used coon hounds and basset hounds. That's what he had. And they'd go, woo, woo, woo. And sure enough, he said that a female would come and bring him fish, trout, in turn for deer meat. And I guess they traded for decades and decades. This is the old man's story now back in the Pacific Northwest, and we don't know if it's true. But, I was a little girl being told these stories, so naturally I'm interested. No, I never seen nothing like that, but when I was little, something threw rocks at me all the time. And I did see things that looked like little bear cubs with smiles, like human smiles. They would smile at me and the bear cubs could wave. And I used to call it the bear cub people. because I thought the bear cubs were, a little bit friendly. Mama bear was around and my parents would grab me and run away back to our little campsite. So, something I've never been afraid of, because whatever I was messing with as a kid was a bear. They were bears. That's what my parents said, but the bears had smiles. And I thought Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear. So I thought I was meeting the three bears. And I thought that Smokey the Bear was the leader because he didn't want no forest fires, right? And mind you, I'm about 6 years old. I'm an old woman now, so yeah, I'm always looking for mystic stuff in the forest that is not supposed to exist. And it probably don't. It probably don't exist, but still, it's fun to look for it. It is, and it's fun to film it, too. I watch a lot of documentaries on this kind of stuff because I'm interested in it. I'm interested in the unknown, and I love forests. But everything you see on this channel would be factual, not fiction. They're facts. I know it's allergy season and my windows are open. I'm in my office. This is the office I'm in. It's studio, it's an office, it's a guest room. And I have an Airbnb. Well, it's not an Airbnb, it's just a bed and breakfast, because when my family comes, I always make breakfast. And they always give me a small fee, because Granny needs it. I'm just a poor woman, living a poor little life, but I enjoy it. And about the money on YouTube, well, I was studying it, and I put the metrics somewhere, but you don't make much on YouTube. At the beginning, they're going to send you like $1.50 or something to get it going. So no, I've seen a creator. I won't mention his name. He knows who he is. He's my first subscriber. It starts with a G. His name is Gray, but I won't say no more. But he coached me all the way through. But when he got monetized, he was looking for a paycheck. And when he seen what happens on the first tier of monetization, he quit. So if you're looking for money, don't start. No, don't. I am for free. I'm not looking for money here. I'm not a gold digger. I don't like gold diggers. I'm not one of them. No. Everything in life is free but taxes. You have to pay for what you buy. I think if you buy things, you should pay cash. Get rid of the middleman. You don't want the middleman. They just want to charge you a lot of extra money. But anyways, I got to end this video, this session. I've got to end this session because I've got to go take a session, a personal session. I got to go see Bob. And I got to go check out my flowers. They smell so good. I love them flower buds. Flower buds give me the smell of them is just fan-freaking-tastic. And the smell of flowers, well, it does something to my endorphins. It just causes some natural euphoria. So I need a session right now, so I'll see you in the next. This is a little bottle. I like to taste the watermelon. It's watermelon morning. And it's a little itty bitty bottle, see? It's little. It's small. And it's delicious. Watermelon. First thing in the morning. It's better than coffee. And it tastes good. Granny likes Red Bull, no matter what y'all say. It's not bad for you. Less is more. Just can't drink too many. One is okay. I love Red Bull. And this is the front. And this young lady that's standing next to me built it with her father. Yeah, that's so nice. This is really cool. How long did it take y'all to build it?
It took us a month.
Oh, woo. She's good. A month?
It took us a month.
Yeah, that's so good.
It would have taken less time, but we got sidetracked.
Ah, this is beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Got the little teepee, y'all. Ain't that a cute little teepee? Look what's above it. A tree house. Isn't that cool? It's got sparkling lights. It's a cool tree house. Neighbor built it for the kids. This is beautiful. It's cool with them lights up there like that. Your daddy did this? Oh my God, this is beautiful.
Why are you laughing?
Do you hear the waterfall?
I hear it.
You hear it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, AJ would have been mad. Having to hike it back up.
Probably scared.
You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad.
At least we didn't go that way.
I'm fading out for now, but not forever. Check out my new playlist, No Script. Check it out, y'all. And I want you to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out. Game over.